Welcome back to Renee Owens and all the shiny, and we're doing a bit of rebranding here. So now Ink and Easel is one of the brands I've been working on with some friends of mine. So you're welcome to join our community at Facebook groups Ink and Easel. I don't know why it's not here, but it's not. So anyway, let's get started in today. And today we are doing a SketchBox unboxing. So the first thing I did is I bought a grab bag and I bought a subscription package. They only had the premium ones. So we have premium box. Funny story is that when I got this, I thought they put the SketchBox subscription in with this because there were so many supplies, and I got really confused, and I emailed them and were like, no, your SketchBox hasn't shipped yet. It'll ship in a couple days. That's just your grab bag. Guys, $40, and this is a ton of supplies. I mean, a ton. So, let's get started. It came with this palette, which the branding and logo is on the bottom. So, if you have to flip it over, I think this is why it's in there. Because then, yeah, that's on that side. Which is kind of funny. So that's probably why it's in a grab bag, because, well, the logo's on the bottom. Anyway, that's going to be a nice thing to sample. And it came with 3 Derwent drawing pencils. Looks like charcoal, gray, and white. I'll make my husband happy since he does line drawings. Came with a couple stickers. We're just going to set those over there. Came with this Hahnemühle SketchBox paper. It's toned watercolor paper, and it's 10 sheets of toned paper. I have it opening out, obviously. And it came with this Van Gogh watercolor paper. I really want to try Van Gogh watercolor paper, but I just couldn't justify it when I have plenty of paper at home. It came with 3 Waterwell brushes. I don't know all these. One moment. Hey, what you doing? What you doing? Making noises? Yeah? You done? Okay. My husband's cat. What do they call these? Water fillable brushes? Yeah. So I have so many of these. I'll probably put those in the giveaway box. I have one of these. I've already used it. But these are lovely ink-based paints. They are, you can paint fabric with it and it will dye the fabric, especially if you make it permanent. But these are ink-based, so they are dye-based instead of pigment-based. They're still lovely to work with. It came with SketchBox Signature Color Shift watercolors. This is so lovely. Look at it comes with it's a watercolor brush. These are some huge pans. Look at those huge pans. We're gonna have to really enjoy those. Alrighty, came with Rockwell, and I heard these are really made from coffee. They smell like coffee. They're delicious. I had a friend give me some samples when she bought some. So we got Espresso and Americano. I can't wait to see what colors those are. And last item are these bean paints. I want to try bean. They're indigenous handmade watercolors, and they're plastic free except for that like tiny piece of tape. So they even that's great. They even put them in wood. Let's get that back in there. It looks like I got red, blue, and green. That's going to be an interesting earthy palette. Yep, and they look pretty. I want to try them. I've heard they're really nice paints. And that's it. That's it for the grab bag. These grab bags are only $40, and as you can see, you get a good number of supplies, and it's random. And I highly recommend them. So let's sample them a little. Alright. So we don't want to sample these because I already have them. Let's do this. And some water. Everywhere. Wow, that's some dark paint. Oh, lovely. It smells like coffee. Be right back. I need coffee. Alrighty. Let's sample. That was the espresso, and we're going to sample the Americano. Ooh, that is a lovely brown, and it smells heavenly. Oh. Contact high. I'm so happy to have some of my own Rockwell paints now. Alright, let's that out. Let's get into these beam paints. And I'm just using regular old Grub Brush Art paper from Walmart. They had a sale. They were like $3 a thing. So and then I glued the edges so I can create like a watercolor block. So I haven't tested it to see if it comes out well, but it should, right? Anyway, it's very handy. That is a lovely red. It's a nice green. Squeeze a little bit of brown that's in there. This interesting blue, it's almost got like a shimmer to it, but when I put it on the paper it doesn't. It's not so blue. Anyway, it's lovely. Sample these real quick. And get some fresh water, obviously. Oyster. I don't know if it will show up on here. Oh, that's kind of a pretty pinkish color. This one is Arctic. And it's definitely the color Snow. And this one is Midnight. Those are lovely. I don't think the water's slightly available. Oh, they are. Maybe. Yep, a little bit. Oh, you sampled them at least. Alrighty, so next would be these color shifting colors. But those are prettier on a colored background. Oh. It looks purple when it goes down blue. That looks blue, it goes down purple. It's funny. And a bit of magenta. Well, that's going to be a lovely palette. You don't need to test these, we know what they do. And we'll test these on a different video. So lastly, we're just going to test these, and then I will see if I can pull out my Derwent for you. That's a lot of testing. Well, we know what white does, so let's see what the lemon does. That's a nice vibrant lemon. Honey. Peach. That was Pyrus. Gogh. Red. Hopefully that kind of fixes itself. Brown, which is very birdy. Oh, rouge. So it's not, it's rouge. Iris is purple. This is lime. Olive. Pine. Blue-green. Indigo. Pain. So yeah, it's like a painted gray color. Ochre. Brown. Onyx. That is a black. That is a dark black. And lastly, white, but they're just not going to show it. That's a lovely little palette. And once again, this is the grab bag package. So if you're looking for a grab bag package and you're looking just to get some random paint supplies, that's a lovely one. So come catch us on Ink and Easel and get your random supplies from SketchBox. Thank you for watching.